What's up, guys? You know why the world is so bad now, guys? Because this is the kind of music you might hear on the radio one day. You actually hear it now, but I just made this song up. Check it out. Yeah, this goes out to all my haters, babies, mamas, baby mamas, all my ops. Yeah, this one's for you. I don't give a fuck about 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 you.
You think
I
I
don't
care?
give a fuck about you.
I don't
give
care.
a fuck about you.
You think
I
I
don't give
care?
a fuck about you.
I
I
don't
don't give
care.
a fuck about you.
You think
I
I
don't give
care?
a fuck about you.
I don't
give
care.
a fuck about you.
You
I
think I
don't give
care?
a fuck about you.
I don't
give
care.
a fuck about you.
Fuck you, motherfucker. Fuck you, your whole crew. Fuck all y'all niggas.
Add some drums to it. I don't give a fuck about you. 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 Only thing missing now is some auto-tune, because these days that's all I hear on the radio is auto-tune. Add you some auto-tune to that, and hey, you got a number one, you got a hit song. So yeah, so after 20 years of hearing that kind of music, you know, this gangster rap, hip hop, if you want to call it music, the world has gotten desensitized. And you got all the young kids growing up listening to this shit, right? So what do you think is gonna happen? Therefore, now we've created a monster. So, and you got and the music companies just pumping this stuff up. I mean, it's sad when you can go look up a Beatles song and it might have, I don't know, like 20,000 views, and then you go look up a song like that and it's got like 270 million. I mean, also all you can do is laugh, but that's why the world's like it is. You know, hate to say it, rap and hip hop ruined music. Not so much the old rap and old hip hop. It's more so of the gangster rap. When people just can start cursing and saying whatever the hell they felt like on the record. And mess the world up. You got people, you know, pretty much, I don't know, a bunch of heathenistic music. Nobody talks about going to church no more. Everybody want to be a gangster. Everybody's a gangster now. Even though you ain't paying no dues. You could be 7 years old and you're a gangster. And when I say everybody, I'm talking everybody, white people, black people, Asians. Everybody's a gangster now. Everybody's a badass. Everybody's a gangster. Everybody's a player. Everybody's carrying guns, you know. Everybody's a badass. So, you know, ain't never been a fight in your life, but I'm a gangster. I'm a player. Only got yourself to blame. But that's why the world's like, pretty much why the world's like it is now. And a whole lot of it start with the music, you know. This is not music made for kids and children, but guess who's listening to it? Kids and children, and they growing up to this. Even got the parents, you know, teaching the kids how to be a gangster now. You know, calling each other the N-word, and, you know, you only got yourself to blame. So when the police pull you over, and start and you want to, you know, fight the police and all that stuff, and they start shooting you because you ain't got no home training. But this music ain't helping you. That's my point. And a lot of the reason why today's kids don't have any home training can probably be traced back to our generation, because, you know, back in the 60s and 70s, our parents used to spank us. Our parents used to beat the shit out of us. And you know, it's funny because when you always hear about Michael Jackson talking about how mean his dad was, Joe Jackson. Well, I got news for you. Joe Jackson wasn't the only one beating their kids. Everybody, parents, was like that back in the 60s and 70s. It wasn't just Joe Jackson. My mom, your mom, his mom. We all got spankings back in the 60s and 70s. And I think, so when we started having kids, we was like, well, you know what? I'm not going to spank my kids the way my mom and dad spanked me. And that's where the problem started, right there. Because then our kids were spoiled, but they still had manners. But we didn't spank our kids, and then they start having kids, and they ain't spank their kids, and this is what you got today. Now you got a bunch of, you know, and now you can't spank your kids. So now you got a bunch of kids telling parents what they gonna do and what they're not gonna do, and you know, then they run over to the police, and the police ain't having that. They ain't playing that shit. But that's where it started. I think it started with our generation, but not spanking our children, and then they ain't spank their children. So got a bunch of kids now. It's kind of like brat kids. And all these new rap songs I'm hearing is old music. They're old songs just getting cut, remixed, chopped up, but they're like old music. Nobody's actually making new music hardly in the hip hop community. It's taking old songs, like, I don't know, this old. they even remaking old hip hop songs now. But for the most part, the black on black crime, and a lot of it's coming from rap music. How many rappers done got murdered? It's unbelievable. Look at all the rappers that got murdered. Why? Because you acting like a gangster, flashing guns, dissing each other, talking a whole lot of shit. You see where that's got you. So many rappers and got murdered. It's like it's almost every month it was a rapper getting murdered. So I gotta admit, I did see some unity in that Alabama brawl where that white mob jumped on that black guy and the brothers helped him out. That was some good unity there, but got everybody on YouTube and TikTok now talking about all the bad shit they did, and you know, how many people they done killed. And when back one time, that was something you wanted to bury that shit, and everybody talk. Well, I see the other day they came and arrested that guy, Keefe D, for talking. While he was in the car when Tupac got shot. They came and got him. But yeah, I mean, I just shake my head at this stuff, man. Everybody telling all the stuff they did like something to be proud of when it really ain't. It ain't nothing to be proud of, you know. But hey, that's just me. So anyway, you guys have a great day, and try to put a little God in your life. I'm Big Brian. Peace. I don't give a fuck about you. Unbelievable. What? Whoa. What? Whoa.